Welcome to clickmyproject.com. Now we are going to discuss about the product deep image compression in the wavelet transform domain based on high frequency subband prediction. Now we are going to discuss about the abstract for the process. This process presents the system of a two-dimensional discrete cosine transform, that is the 2D DCT with quantization and then the zigzag arrangements. This procedure is used as the core and then the path in JPG image compression techniques. The 2D DCT calculation is made using the 2D DCT property such that the whole process is divided into two basic component structures like compression and then the decompression. Based on the quantization and then the zigzag process, the pixel was reduced, even the data in the images remains the same. Hence the quantization process is done by using the division operation. Hence this process reduces the loss of data during the decompression. Now we are going to discuss about the flow diagram for the process. This is the overall working flow for this process. At first the input image is taken from the dataset. After getting the input image from the dataset, the pre-processing will be carried out. In this pre-processing, the image will be resized into an aspect ratio of 256 cross 256. After the image resize, that is the pre-processing, the compression will be done by using the two steps. First one is the DCT, that is the discrete cosine transform. Now the discrete cosine transform, the image is subdivided into subbands. After the subband calculations, the auto encoders by the auto quantization will be done. Hence in this step the image is splitted into 8x8 patches or the 16x16 patches. So by using these kinds of techniques, we have compressing the image into one aspect ratios. After the compression, the decompression will be carried out. In this decompression, the first step is the auto decoders and then the dequantization. So in the auto decoders and then the auto dequantization, the reverse process of the encoder and then the quantization will be carried out. After the dequantization, the inverse DCT will be carried out. Hence the decompressed image will be reconstructed by this module. After the decompression, the reconstructed image will be reconstructed by this module and then the performance will be evaluated by means of the SSIM, PSNR, MSE and CR. SSIM indicates the structural similarity index matrix, then the PSNR indicates the peak signal to noise ratio, then MSE indicates the mean square error and then the CR represents the compression ratio. Now we are going to discuss about the initial running procedure for the process. At first open the MATLAB 2015B and change the current directory. If you want to execute the code means just right click in the main_GUI1.m and select the option run. Now the initial GUI design was open. In that you can see the several axes in the left side for the display purpose and then the several push buttons in the right side for the controlling actions. First of all, click the button input image. After clicking the button input image, you can see the dataset. Select any one image from the dataset. After the selection of the input image from the dataset, the corresponding image is shown in the axis 1 with the title input image. Then after getting the input image from the dataset, the number of row present in the image is shown here and then the number of column present in the image is shown here. Then pre-processing. In this pre-processing, the image is resized into 256 cross 256. Now the pre-processed image, that is the resized image, is shown in the axis 2 with the title pre-processed image. After the pre-processing, the compression will be carried out. So after clicking the button compression, the block size is represented here. Hence the selected block size is 16. Now the encoded image, which is the compressed image, is shown in the axis 3 with the title encoded image. After the compression, the decompression will be carried out. Hence the decoded image is shown in the axis 4 with the title dequantization image. After the decoded image, we have to construct the image. So by clicking the button reconstruction, we once again reconstruct the image into an original image format. Now the reconstructed image which is similar to the pre-processed image. After the reconstruction, we have to evaluate the performance. So by clicking the button performance, the performance parameters like the PSNR, MSE, compression ratio, error rate, then SSIM will be plotted here. Before that, I am going to explain this graph. So the histogram of the original image will be like this, and then the histogram of the reconstructed image will be like this. So by this histogram value, you can see the difference between the input and then the output, which is mostly similar to each other. By this only the performance of the PSNR will be high, hence the compression ratio will be high. Now the error rate will be low. Now the similarity between those two images will be high, as well as those PSNR, MSE, compression ratio, and then the error rate value will be plotted in the tabulation, as well as the basic detail of the input image, as well as the basic detail of the compressed image. Then the output image will be shown here. Now the performance graph will be plotted in the bar chart format. Thanks for watching this video.